Speaking of someone who has recently started their own business, happens to be a good friend of mine, and I think this really invention is unbelievable. I think you're going to like it as well.
I'm pretty impressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Shepard joins me. Carl, how are you? Welcome to the program. Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
So what have you created here? And I know a little something about this because I've played the game. I've been involved with it a little bit. It's fascinating.
Okay.
What do you have?
Let me touch on what you said first. Business of bank account, critical.
Yeah.
You spend your own money, you take wallet out. I bought some of this stuff myself. Then later you're like, what receipt was that? What store? Yeah. Business bank account, number
totally
one.
Agree.
Business license, sales tax.
Yep.
Those are the three. Don't forget to pay your sales tax.
I couldn't agree more.
Every 3 months, all the time. So that's like the business part. Then you have to have a product, and then you have to have customers. So I believe I have the product, and one of the reasons I'm here today is to try and get some customers. And one of the things we talked about before I sat down, I'm calling this Whale World. You know, there's Shark Tank. You're not Kevin. She's not Barbara.
That's right.
But there's someone out there who's going to see this game and play it and know this is the best game they've ever played. Yeah. Uno has sold 125 million decks.
Wow.
So I'm shooting for 250.
All right, let's go get
It's twice as good a game. I should sell twice as many.
Uno is the highest selling card game ever, right?
Card game ever. So I invented a deck. It's made with high quality blue core, they're called casino cards. I invented the deck and I invented the game, and the name of the game is 1, 2, 3. But the slogan is as easy as 1, 2, 3, as tough as the competition. I can't shuffle while I talk. The reason I call it that is because it's a super simple game to play. He took it home, played it with your kids. They loved it.
Yep.
But that's the basic game. There's 4 levels with the same deck. In the harder games, the game becomes more difficult. So my father toured on the professional poker tour for a while, didn't make money, but it was the last thing he did in his life, and it's what he wanted to do. He played it with his friends, and they said this game is better than Texas Hold'em.
Wow.
I believe within a year, they're going to have 1, 2, 3 card rooms in the Las Vegas casinos. That's how good this game is. So I'm here to explain it, show it, and then again, on my website, which is 123thecardgame.com, simple to remember, there's a contact button. If you buy my game and you like it and you know it's the best game ever, contact me. Put me in Walgreens and you will be my whale. Put me in Walmart and you will be my whale. I'm just a retired Air Force guy with a great idea, a game I invented when I was a kid, and now I have decks and I'm trying to get it out there. And then my other thing is, this is a poster that's also a maze that when you do it with colored ink, it becomes beautiful.
Wow.
It becomes more artistic as you do it. When my grandchildren came to see me for the first 2 days, I could not get them to put down their cell phones.
I bet they had the best time ever.
Yeah.
But when I put these on the table, all 4 of them dropped their cell phones and came over, and I'm going to get it. I can find my way through. And when you add the colors to them, they just become more artistic, beautiful art. So they can be done and wiped away, and the next kid can do it with different colors until all the kids have found their way through. And it comes as a complete set. You get these 2, which are sort of, this is the original, Colossus, the original puzzle maze. And then this one, I call No Way, In or Out. It's the hardest puzzle maze. And then this one has beautiful messages. Now in this administration, I'm actually allowed to say that this is more the female one. It says, what do you see in the clouds? Beauty, faith, hope, possibilities, power, dreams, and destiny. So not only is the children doing it, but he's getting a super positive message. And then this one is the male version. It's called Geometry, but it also has messages that include geometry, square deal, angle of view, what's the point? So it's making them think, it's hands-on, it's hand-eye coordination, it's decision-making, and it's not electronic.
Right.
But then on my Kickstarter site, I'm going to have all of these cut into jigsaw puzzles. And they will be the best jigsaw puzzles ever. And it's going to be a complete package. You'll get this one and this one as one jigsaw puzzle, 2-sided. So if you go to my website, 123thecardgame.com, you can also support my Kickstarter and get these cut into jigsaw puzzles. So back to the business part. I went to try to sell them by myself. You go to a flea market, and it's beautiful. When you see a family with 2 kids come up, and the kids immediately start, and the parents take it home knowing. So for that part, it was beautiful for me to see the impact. Because when I design these, like with messages, I'm not just trying to make money, I'm trying to make people happy. So to see it make families happy was beautiful. But I can't go to flea markets and make enough money.
Yeah.
So that's one reason I'm here today. So if you go to 123thecardgame.com and you can help me market this, contact me, and I'll bring you in. I mean, you know, some people start with money behind them. My son recently retired from the Air Force. I'm an Air Force veteran. Him and me put this together ourselves, you know, out of our own bank accounts. So like I say, you know, when I buy a $15 easel or a $30 this or a $20 that, it's adding up pretty quick.
It adds
you know,
up.
and I'm just a little guy. So customers, that's the final thing.
How
I'm on
can
a
people
website.
help? If someone's watching right now, how
Yes.
can they help? How can they get involved?
They can go to 123thecardgame.com, hit the contact button, and say, my name is Mike, I live in Illinois, I love your product, and I'd like to help. And I'll call them personally.
Yeah. Talk to me about the card game a little bit.
Yes.
How does it work?
Okay, the card game is great and simple to play. You get 12 cards, you make 3 4-card hands, and you set them down in front of you. You know, upside down, 1, 2, 3. Everybody turns over the first hand, the winner gets 1 chip. Everybody turns over the second hand, the winner gets 2 chips. Everyone turns over the third hand, the winner gets 3 chips. But then in the more advanced games, you can put challenge chips on. 1 on the 1, 2 on the 2, 3 on the 3, which are like a bluff. Other players can accept them or not. The winner gets his points. Only the people who accepted the challenge get the challenge chips. So you can use them as a bluff. You can put 3 chips. The people that have played this game love it. And the more they play it, the more they love it. Because the strategy of first getting your own cards and deciding, well, I could make 1 good hand and 2 medium hands, or I could make 3 medium hands, but is my good hand good enough to win 3?
Right.
See? So what'll happen is after a few rounds, everybody will start backing off and trying to win the 1 and 2s, and then someone wins a 3 hand with a pair. See? So, and then, oh, now I can get the 3. So it's a continuously strategic game. That's why it's called 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3, but as tough as the competition.
That's right.
The better the player, the better the game becomes. And when this game is in Vegas at a poker room, which it will be, there's 72 cards in the deck. It's a 6-player game. All the cards are out. Never in poker can you have a lock, because there's cards that are unseen. In this, once you turn over the first, and there's 4 levels. In the tournament level, you don't put your challenge chips out until someone has turned over the first hand.
Yeah.
And then the second. So by the time you get to the third hand, you have a huge idea. You see someone played a good hand on the 2, so you don't think they have a good hand on the 3. And instead of just putting a little chip on the card, you're putting a $2,000 or $3,000 bet. It's going to be the best game Vegas has ever seen, and I'm going to have a card room.
I think it's already the best game. It's just now getting people to find out about it, Carl. Great job.
That's all I need is customers.
Good to see you, brother. Good job. Hey, support Carl. Support what he's doing here. It's an amazing game for sure. 123cardgame.com.
Yes, sir.
Got it. All right, here's what we'll do. A very quick break.
The card game.
The card game. Yeah, it'll be on the screen. How was that?
There you go.
You ready?
Hey, everybody. Wow, was that fun, and boy, was I nervous. I guess you could tell that was my first time on TV. Anyway, if you love our games or any of my products, remember, you don't have to be a whale. I mean, sure, we'd love to make it to Walmart someday, but just be a minnow. Swim on over to the website, get a deck of the cards, play it with your friends and family. Have fun. It's a really great game. Get the posters for the kids. They really will put down their cell phones. Get on over to Kickstarter. Get the World's Greatest Jigsaw Puzzle Collection, or a deluxe edition of 1, 2, 3 with a nice magnetic flip-top box. Anyway, support us, have fun. God bless. Thanks for your time.